Hi everybody, thank you for joining in on this review today. So before I get started, I would just like to announce my brand new single, It Must Be the Music, you can have a little listen now, is going to be out this Friday. So please, if you have iTunes, Spotify, don't forget to download it. I will leave a link in the description for you guys to start downloading. So thank you, keep supporting me. Here though, obviously we are here to discuss the brand new, or it's not so much brand new anymore, but it's still this year, so we'll call it brand new, the designer doll series. So before I get on with my review, I just want to quickly talk over how I've been seeing lots of people's opinions lately on their release. And they haven't been 100% happy, okay? So obviously Disney has been releasing designer dolls now from back in 2000 and... I think they've been releasing them from 2012, which was the original Disney Princess series. Now, I collected from the beginning. I remember when they first came out, I was a bit like, these are amazing. I love the little square cases they came in. So I had to collect them. I had to collect them all. Did I not know that they would start doing loads every year, then maybe I wouldn't have wanted to collect the whole series. So I ended up with lots and lots of different dolls. I have sold a few from now. But anyway, let's talk about this year's series. So this year, let's face it, they haven't been great. They're now in the sale. That's never happened in Disney designer doll history, right? So unfortunately, the dolls haven't been that great. Why? I think it's because they don't look like their movie accurate selves, which could go either way. You could either enjoy the fact that they don't, and you wanted something different, or the fact that you wanted more original, just spruced up a little bit. But I personally feel, so this is my personal feelings on this designer line. So at first, when they first released Jasmine, I loved Jasmine because she reminded me of the old Jasmine doll from the 90s, Arabian Lights, which I do have up in the attic, I think, somewhere. And she's got the gemstones on her ears and her up here. And if you push a button on the back, they glow. And she's wearing red, she glows in the dark. She just reminded me of that so much, I just had to have her. Also, the fact that, let's face it, everyone loves Slave Jasmine. So she's in red, and it kind of also gave me that vibes. So Jasmine was a winner for me straight away. A lot of people wasn't keen, but I do think maybe that one did kind of go under the radar. Then we had Ariel. Unfortunately with Ariel, not everyone was so excited. I think people warmed to Ariel and bought her and then changed her to how they felt like she should look. I did get Ariel because she is my favorite one of my favorite Disney princesses. So I had to get her, and when I did get her, I'm really glad I did, because she kind of looks like a jellyfish. And I kind of like that look, with the pale pinks and the whites and the see-through sort of look. I just think it looked and worked really good. And then there was Pocahontas, which, not a great fan of Pocahontas personally, but I know a lot of people are. It's great to see they do bring all the princesses included in this line. Like I said, was going to get them, but the price tag for these dolls and for what they are, unfortunately for me, doesn't really, I don't think that they've got enough. I don't think there's enough there for for that price tag. You know, here in the UK it's 110. The dolls are basically basic dolls in a designer gown. And some people don't find the designer gown that designer. So anyway, so personally, like I said, it was going back to how you wanted your Disney princess to look. Most people wanted something different, which you've got something different. Okay, whether you like it, it's personal preference. For me personally, like I said, I haven't been a lover, I haven't been excited, but I have decided to invest in some of my favorites now that they're in the sale, and finish off basically what I would call my designer vinyl collection, because I've run out of room. Not because I don't want to collect anymore, but I have run out of room, and you have to just kind of keep your favorites and just appreciate the ones you've got. So I have the smallest space left for at least 4 or 5, I think, maybe 4. So I was, anyway, going on to the review now. So I went up to London this weekend. So here is a video of my Aurora that I bought. Aurora has been my favourite Disney princess since I was very little. Just absolutely love Aurora. I think it's because she has a long blonde golden hair with little curls in it. She's got the prettiest face, in my opinion. From all the Disney princesses. Everything about Aurora is very pointy, and I quite like that. I know that's kind of strange because she's got very pointy chin, she's got pointy features, eyes, even the dress is pointy, and I don't know what it is, and the crown, I just quite like it. It kind of fits the whole look of the movie, because everyone's kind of a little bit pointy, unless you're the fairies. Pudgy faces, a bit like mine. So anyway, Aurora Aurora's always been my favourite. I seen her designer doll and I held off. I'm so glad I did, because I don't think she was as amazing as some of the others in the collection, until I went into my local Disney store in London. I say local as if it's up the road, it's not, it's about 5 hours away. But I was in London, and I obviously head to the Disney store as we do, because it's the only one in the UK. I went in and I did kind of feel like I was going to grab a designer doll, because I had a feeling they were going to be in there on sale. So I went in there with my husband and kind of felt sick because I was so excited. I kind of went upstairs first to see all the princessy stuff. And there was only a couple of designer dolls in the corner, kind of out of the way. I think they had Mulan, Ariel, Jasmine, and Tiana. Really loved Tiana, but kind of just walked away. And yeah, I was like, I do like her, but like I said, I kind of, being Aurora my favourite, I was kind of hoping she would pop up. And so anyway, went upstairs. Then they had a bit more. They had quite a few more than downstairs. So I looked through and they had one Aurora left. So hang on, here she is. So here is Aurora. So they had one Aurora left, and I seen her and I looked at her and I was like, ooh. And then I looked at a couple more. I seen Snow White, and obviously being Snow White, everyone likes Snow White for being the first princess and all of that. And my mum loves Snow White, and I was like, oh, Snow White. And I know a lot of people said she didn't look great. She looked like Burger King or McDonald's with the fur of the crown, but I actually see a different side. I quite like it because it's completely different than what we've ever seen her in before, and I quite like the crown. Maybe not the ruffles, but the crown is cute. But anyway, obviously Aurora being my favourite, I did again fall in love with Aurora. I think her dress is quite basic, I have to say, I have to be honest. But yeah, I'll give you a proper closer look in a minute of her. I thought I'd cut out all the tags, but I've got a few more there. I unboxed her in London when I was there, just to get her out, so I didn't have a great big box to carry around. And I feel like with Disney, that's kind of what they're doing at the minute. They're keeping these boxes looking really fantastic, because the boxes do look great, but I have no room for them. Absolutely no room, which I decided to unbox all my designer dolls. I think I do have a tour video of that. You need to check it. I'm sure I have. With all them deboxed and put in the cabinet, which you can see them much better. But like I said, I did go for Aurora. I'm really glad I did. And when I did debox her and I got to see her properly, again, the doll itself, I hate to say it, but the quality's gone down from the original ones. It really has. They still have the eyelashes and all, but I feel like I touch her wrists and they're gonna snap. I'm afraid too much, just in case they do. I don't know what it is. The plastic feels super, super cheap, and I'm just a little bit scared to move her. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. I love the dress, and I love her face. Like I said, I'll give you a nice close-up. Okay guys, so like I said, I did promise a nice close-up review of her as well, and I know most of you have already seen them, but I'll just quickly go over it quickly, because I know a lot of you have already probably seen the reviews. But if we just go in, she does have an absolutely lovely face. So how close can we go? There, look. She does have a gorgeous, gorgeous face. I absolutely love the eyelashes. She's got like a little smirky smile, which is cute. She's also got like a little choker on her, and of course a cute little gold hair clip to keep her hair as a little side profile there for you. I do love all the little gems, and the embroidery is actually really good on Aurora. She's got loads of embroidery. She also, if I just move her hair to the side, she has got gold little bands on each of her arms. I think this one's turned in a little bit. If I move, can I move that? Yeah, so there we are. Her hair is actually not too bad. I thought it would be a lot more jelly, and it's got a bit, but not a lot. So we can argue with the gel. It flows nicely and stuff, so that's cool. Now, obviously the dress is pretty much the best part. I love all the embroidery they done here. Like I said, I've got some tags there I need to take off. Look at all the roses, the crowns, the little gems. You know, you can't fault it. The colour of the dress is fantastic as well, because instead of pink and blue, we kind of got a dark purple, you know, which is kind of a mixture of pink and blue. So that's also another really, really good positive thing I have about this doll. I can't fault that. And then these bits are fantastic. They're actually see-through, but as you can see, we've got the castle there. We've got a nice tiara. I think this doll's missing a tiara, I feel. Also, we have all three for Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather around the dress. So that's Flora and Fauna. And then if we go to the other side, we have the dark side with the spindles. We've got a bit of Maleficent going on here as well, with the Starry Night, which I love. And finish it off, we've got Merryweather. She's my favourite fairy. I love the fairies in Sleeping Beauty. I really do feel like they make the film. But anyway, and this piece of dress is just goes down, as you can see here. And she does have cute little shoes. They're kind of basic. And then obviously the stand and the collection name and the signature. Also guys, before I finish the video, here is her certificate of authenticity and her number. So that's that. I will show you at the end how a quick little display of where my designer dolls are, so stick around for that. But anyway guys, that is my review, so thank you very much. Let's check out where I display. Okay guys, so here's a quick, literally last minute part of the video. This is how I display my designer dolls. I take off the certificate and put it on a tiny little plastic stand and pop them in my cabinet. So as you can see, the above, like I mentioned, I do have Jasmine and Ariel. And I kind of think 2 to a shelf is definitely enough. Some of my shelves I do have more in, but they kind of work. For example, Cinderella and the Ugly Sisters, that really works. They're kind of background characters anyway. But down here, I do have a custom, well, she's not really a custom, it's more of a custom dress made for Charlotte. And she kind of was on her own for a while, so I need to get the Tiana to definitely fit in there, and I'll be happy. I do have a empty shelf, so I can get 2 more in there and next to Aurora. So I feel that my designer dolls are going to be Snow White to go with Aurora, like I said, Tiana to go with Charlotte, and then I'm going to finish off the collection with definitely Rapunzel. I really like the Rapunzel. I might change her hair, but yeah. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. yeah, keep an eye on my channel. Don't forget to download my new single this Friday. It Must Be the Music. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.